my Stampin' friends, I'm Sandra at artypapercrafters.com, an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator, and today's little project for you is this one. It's a gorgeous little tea light box which you can give for Christmas, or they would be perfect for selling at craft fairs, table favours, anything that you like really. But I think that this is really cute. It opens up and you can see the tea lights and you can smell them, and these are vanilla and honey tea lights. You get 27 in the pack and I bought them from Tesco's. Vanilla and honey, gorgeous smell, love them. So that's what we're making today. I've used very vanilla cardstock, thick very vanilla for the card base, and it's made with the most wonderful time product medley kit. Now this kit is amazing. In the kit you get everything that you need to make cards, so you wouldn't need to buy anything other than a little ink and some glue. That's all you would need to make some gorgeous cards. In the set you get 48 sheets of this designer paper, which is gold foiled. It's double-sided, and you get 48 gorgeous sheets with different designs, and they're all foiled on one side and plain on the other. So that's the first step. There's some pieces I've already cut. Then you get these cards. There are 12 of these little cards that you get. You could fold them in half or add them as toppers to your card bases, and you get 12 of those. Then you get these sticker sheets, and you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sticker sheets. I think you get 8 actually, but I can't locate the other one. So you get 7 or 8 sticker sheets. You get this mini tinsel trim, which is really quite cute, perfect for decorating. And you get all these stars. I think there are 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. You get 70 of these little gold adhesive back stars. And you also get this most wonderful time stamp set. And your presents are a 2-step stamping, so you stamp your presents and then you stamp the little bows over the top. You get 1, 2, 3, 4 sentiments, a star, some other sprig of stars, a tree that you can colour, some candy canes, and a small tree. So you get a lot of stamps in here. And you also get these dies, which I've stuck in my case because I like things stuck in the same stamp set, because it cuts the trees out, the parcels. You've got a little angel, a little star, and then you've got this cute sentiment die, which is just gorgeous. And you've got like little cutouts either end, which I think is very cute. So that is what you get in the set, and there are 11 photopolymer stamps, good quality. I would hasten to add photopolymer stamps, and the dies. So that's what you get in the whole set, and I think that that is a good price for what you get. So let's crack on. Here's the little card that I've made to go with my box, using some of the stickers and some of the DSP, and I've made a cute little card here. Hope you have a wonderful Christmas on the front, deck the halls, and I've just put a few of the little trees in, stamped off. So let's get on and make our box, and I've just noticed I've broken my nail. Never mind. So we're going to make our box with a piece of Very Vanilla. The Very Vanilla measures 11 5/8 by 3 1/4, which is 28.5 by 8 centimeters. The finished dimensions of the box are 3 1/4 by 3 1/4 by 5/8, which is 8.3 by 8.3 by 1.5. And of course, you don't have to put tea lights in this box. You could put other sweeties, or a little necklace bracelet wrapped would be wonderful. So I've also got a piece of card and a piece of DSP that measure the same, and they measure 3 1/8 by 3 1/8, which is 7.8 by 7.8. And then I've got 4 pieces of DSP, which is to decorate the sides, and they measure 1/2 inch by 3 1/8, which is 1 by 7.4 centimeters. So you need 4 of those. So let's get our scoring done for our box. Let's get the scoreboard up. So I think I need to just pull you out very slightly. No, out, Sandra, out. Right then. I think you can see. So we are scoring this on the long side at 3 1/4, 3 1/4, 3 7/8, 7 1/8, 7 3/4, and 11. So that's the scoring done on our box, and I've just realized that I haven't cut my paper for my insert for my box, so hold on a moment, let's go and get that. Right, let's get the trimmer. Right, so for that we need a piece of card that measures 4 3/8. Whoops. 4 3/8 by 4 3/8. So that's what we need for our box. And just to mention that you can make this box out of 1 sheet of A4. So that's a genius idea. So while we're doing our scoring, we're going to score our little box at the same time. So just to recap, this measures 4 3/8 by 4 3/8, which is 11.6 by 11.6. We are scoring it at 5/8 of an inch on all 4 sides. 5/8 of an inch, and 5/8 of an inch is 1.9. Right, that's the box done. So finished with the scoring board, let's crack on. We start off with our wrap. Well, I'm calling this the wrap. We're done with my bone folder. So let's fold our score lines, keeping them nice and straight. So our wrap goes like this. So that wraps around there. So we need our DSP on here. So let's glue that on. And you want to put plenty of glue on this because we're going to punch out the centre, so we don't want it to start falling apart. So plenty of glue on and centre that. Right, so that's on there. And then I think I decorate the wrap as well. So where's our decoration bits? So that's gonna go on there. And I think that one of those goes on there, if I am right. It does. So let's glue those on while we're about it. Nice, pretty paper. I like it with the holly on. Very pretty. And I do love a bit of gold foiling on my DSP. I don't know about you, especially at Christmas. Right then, so that's that done. And the next stage, we want to punch a hole. Now I'm using my 2.5 inch punch. So we're going to put that in, and what you're going to do is you're just going to more or less eyeball the centre. I mean, you can mark the centre if you think you need to, but I'm just going to eyeball it and punch that out. Yeah. Not bad eyeballing, was it? Save that little bit because I put that little bit on the inside on that one. So save that. And now I'm going to use my glue. We are going to glue that to that, like so. So let's use the wet glue while it's out, might as well. You can use tape if you wish. And should you be interested in buying any of these Stampin' Up products, please click on the down arrow description bar that's just in the corner of this video, and also for any measurements that you might have missed if you go over to my blog. And whilst you're there, I'd be highly delighted if you could subscribe to my channel. That would be great. So that's our little wrap made, like that. And we can decorate the front with our card, like that goes on there. So let's put that on. And this is a piece of real red cardstock that I'm putting on here because it matches with the colours in my papers. And I love that coordination. Looking good. Right, so that's the wrap. We'll do our little decoration in a minute, but we're now going to make our little box, which is super easy. So burnish all the outside edges, and then just like a normal box, we're just going to cut up into each of the corners, take a little wedge off of each side, and we're just going to do that on all 4 sides. I love making these sorts of boxes for my colleagues at work and for table favours. I love tea lights. I light them every single night, even in the summer, because I like the perfume filling the house. It's lovely. and it gives a nice sort of atmosphere. Right then, so 2 of the edges are decorated with our DSP, so we're going to put that on there, and that looks a little bit long, doesn't it? So let's take a little 1/8 of an inch off there. That looks good. So we'll probably need to do the same here. Take an 1/8 of an inch off. Perfect. Right, let's stick those on. And I've only done 2 because obviously where the box slides into the wrap, you're not going to see 2 of those edges, so there seems little point really in covering it with paper. Great. And now we can put our box together. So glue on all the corners. Bringing up the corners so that they're nice and flush. Fab. Same this side. And then I'm just going to go in with my bone folder to just reinforce that they're good and stuck. Excuse me. I just had a drink of water there, sorry. It's all this talking gives me a frog in my throat. So, obviously we fill it with our candles, which are here. Gorgeous. Oh, if you could smell them. If only you had smelly vision. Right, so this is our wrap. Slide it in so that you've got the decorated edges showing outwards. And your box will slide in easily, like that. Look at that. You can see your gorgeous candles. And then we decorate the front, so it's a bit like a card with a box gift, really. What could be better? So I've already prepped up a selection of things. I've stamped them. And I think I'm going to still go with the tree. So I need to colour them with my markers. So I'm going to use 2 of the Stampin' blends, which is the dark and light granny apple green. So I'm going to start off with the dark, and I'm just going to go in on the edges. Let me bring you down. There we go. I'm just going to start with the edges and the tips of all of these, going round and round. And of course I have stamped and die cut this using very vanilla cardstock. And I can hear that it's absolutely pouring down with rain outside. It's just not a very nice day at all. But we're inside. Well, we must be if we're watching my video. So that's with the dark. And then, excuse me, I've still got this frog in my throat. And then I go round and just fill in with a bit more of that green, because I don't want to cover the whole of the very vanilla up. I want to add what I feel is a bit of texture to it. And now we're going to stamp You can see I've got the little candy canes on there. So we're going to stamp those on. So let me get my stamp set. And we're going to get our candy canes out of here. And while we're about it, we could probably get our sentiments. Deck the halls and Oh Christmas Tree. Get those out for a start off and put those on blocks. Oh Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree. Right, deck the halls. I'm going to put that on my block when I've done. Will it fit on this block? Yeah, that'll do. Right then, so we're using Very Vanilla. So I've got 2 of the Very Vanilla cutouts that I've already die cut using the dies that are included in this set. Fab. So let's get another one. Just poke the ends bits out. That's it. Get rid of those. Right then, so now we're going to get our ink. And we need real red. What have I done with my candy canes? So when you're doing the candy canes on this, you obviously want them facing up that way so that they're hooked. And I started off at the top of the tree where it was the slimmest and put that on there. And then I went over this way a bit, tilting it a bit. And then I went over the other side, tilting it a bit. And I found that that covered it completely. So that's my tree done. And then today I've got a little star. I have got a little angel on this, isn't she sweet? But today I'm going to use the little star. Great. So let's stamp our sentiments, and we're going to stamp them, I think, in real red. So we want one that says Oh Christmas Tree. I'm hoping I'm stamping it centrally because I can't see properly. Yes, that's good. Like that. Let's get my chamois and clean that off because I need to take that off. Oh no, I don't, do I? Oh, silly me. I thought I'd needed the block for the other sentiment, but now I remember. So stamping Deck the Halls in this one. Perfect. Genius. So is that all we need? Let's have a look and see what we've done here. Oh Christmas Tree. Yep, that's good to go. Right, let's get our ink put away and get all our pieces together. So let's start with the first piece. I'm going to pop my tree up on dimensionals. So let's do that. Actually, you could do with coming out, couldn't you? Yeah, too close. Too close. Right then, dimensionals off, and I'm going to position it so that I've got room for my cross. And on my cross, I'm putting a little mini dimensional, little mini one. Position that on the top of the tree. Like it. And then across here I'm going to have Oh Christmas Tree. So I'm just going to put my dimensionals on the ends because as that goes over there, I don't need the dimensionals here, otherwise it will be too raised up. So that's going on there. And we're putting across the bottom here, Oh Christmas Tree. And to decorate it, I have used the little stars that they give you, adhesive back stars, and then I've taken some of these smaller stars that they put on here. So let's get a pack of those. Pull one off and stick that on the top of our box, and pull another one off and stick that on the top of our box, like that. And then we're going to get some of these adhesive back stars, and we're going to put one here, and then I'm going to put one in the middle of these little stickers. And then we need to decorate the inside, so to do that I'm going to use that circle that I punched out, and I did put that on a little doily, but I'm not going to do that with this one because I actually think that it looks better without. So put some glue on the back here and face that upright in the middle. And then the sentiment I'm just going to put across there. I'm not popping it up because I don't want it to stick up too much on my candle box. So position that across there, deck the halls. And could I decorate it with anything, any of these stickers, I wonder? I don't think, I suppose I could use one of these beautiful little holly bushy thingies. I'll use this one because I've already taken some of the stickers off of there. So they just peel up and you can position them, how should we do that? Like that, like it. And then another little one, and we'll have that going there. And shall we have a third one? These really are quite cute, these stickers. I'll have a third one coming across from the corner. That's what we'll do. Like it. I've got sticky bits stuck to me. So that is my project for today. And I think you'll agree it's a rather sweet one. 2 little candle boxes, great for little gifts and presents for table favours and Christmas colleagues for Christmas, that sort of thing. So that's all from me today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, if you need more details about the products that I've used and the measurements, click on that down narrow description bar where it will take you to my website, and all the details will be there for you along with some nice little photos. So thanks for watching, and bye for now. Bye.